Hiya, it's me, Tiara. This is on the 17th, which I believe is a Tuesday, yep. And tonight I will be flying to Amsterdam for the Chaos Palace workshop in Dordrecht, which is, I suppose, part of Rotterdam. So yeah, tonight I'm flying from JB around 8:30, reaching KL an hour later. Then from KL I'll go to Amsterdam just before midnight. I reach there tomorrow morning, roughly around 7, and then I'll meet everyone. I have the whole day free, and I'll meet everyone at Dordrecht at the hostel and book for everybody at 6 in the evening. So, in honor of my final success in securing a place at the Chaos Palace workshop, and I apologize for the building that's happening out there, some noise or other. Okay, in honor of my travails around the world, I will give you a few travel tips. Firstly, if you're going on a long haul flight, especially if you're going overnight or in the red eye, pack a set of pajamas. It could be like the typical kitty pajamas. It could be something like what I'm wearing, which is kind of a yoga pants and a t-shirt, or shorts and a t-shirt, kaftan, whatever. Something you wear around the home to lounge around. Change into that as soon as the plane has taken off and you're allowed to get out of your seats again. So when the seatbelt light has turned off, you will feel so much more comfortable because you're not really meant to sleep in like a nice shirt and nice pair of pants or a skirt. You just feel all cooped up. Whereas if you're wearing something you normally wear at home, you feel comfortable, you feel relaxed, and also when it's time to sleep, your body thinks, oh, I'm in sleeping clothes, therefore I must sleep. And sleep better. And no one really cares how you dress in the plane. If you're decent, and you change back just before you land, then it's all good. And along the same lines, get yourself one of those eye masks. Planes normally give you this, but apparently American Airlines and Canadian Airlines are really bad with giving free stuff to people nowadays. Asian Airlines rock in that respect. Get one of those eye masks. There's a tutorial online in some crafty sites about how to make some. They are so good. If you're like me and you can't sleep when any light is on, even if it's like this small light, they are a godsend, honestly. So that's 1.5. Second thing is, if you have long layovers anywhere, and especially if you're doing a big international jump and therefore you have, like you're flying 8 hours, and then you stop for say another 4 or 5, and then you have to go again for another 8 hours. Bring an extra set of clothes in your carry-on, and when you arrive at your layover, soon as you can, take a shower. Seriously, it makes you feel so much better, because you've got all the grime and all the dust and all the blah of the long flight behind you. And thing is, if you don't have something new to change into, it doesn't have to be anything really good, just something different, something clean. If you're changing back to your old clothes, the work of your shower is basically been erased. It's no point having the shower. But if you have something new to wear, you feel so much more refreshed and not so groggy like how long flights tend to make you. And it's a good idea to pack a new set of clothes, including your underwear, in your carry-on anyway, because then if your check-in luggage goes missing, as sometimes happens, or a sock gets stolen, at least you know you've got one set of clothes to tide you over. So if you take my 2 tips, which is to pack a pair of pajamas to sleep on the plane with, and then another set of clothes to take a shower with, you basically have a day's worth of clothing in your carry-on, which is good because you're prepared for emergencies that way, and you don't have to go buy a whole new wardrobe like I did when I did crazy amounts of layovers and stops and everywhere, coming from Stockholm, Amsterdam, Tokyo for 10 hours, Sydney for another 10. By that point, I was just begging for new clothes, but everything was in my suitcase, so I had actually bought a tiny wardrobe for cheap. Or cheapest you can get in an airport. So yeah, that's my travel tips. Those have served me well. If you have any more, feel free to share. I've been traveling since I was literally about a month old, and I've picked up a lot of things along the way. Make sure you bring your passport, not anyone else's passport. If you're in my family, you know what this is a reference to. Check your paperwork, check your stuff. Remember liquids restrictions and metal restrictions. Even the strangest things will get confiscated. Yeah, and have fun and chillax. Flying's meant to be pretty good. I'll keep doing blog updates for the Chaos Pilot trip. And hopefully I'll get to do video blogs as well. I brought a camera to take photos. I just haven't worked out a way to upload them, because my uploading thing kind of sucks. But I'll work it out. Anyway, next time you hear from me, I would be either in KL, waiting for my flight, Amsterdam, or Rotterdam. I'll see you later.